Today is gonna be a fun day. I'm gonna try a new recipe. I've been trying recipes. I adapt traditional recipes and try to make them healthy, and today is not gonna be different. I'm gonna try to make sugar cookies, quote unquote sugar cookies, but without sugar. When I mean without sugar, I mean refined sugar. Of course, we are going to have carbs in it. Carbs are good. We just need to be mindful of what carbs we are using. But I want to go a little further, and I'm going to bring more protein for this recipe because you know our rule here, protein first. So it's going to be fun. I hope the weather is good so I can enjoy the balcony as well. If it's not, I'm going to enjoy indoor because I've been doing a few projects in the house, so it's a little cozier, I would say, right now. At least I'm gonna enjoy my reading corner. I'm gonna cook healthy for my family. But before anything, I'm going to the gym. Of course, when we come back, we are going to have a fun day together. So good going home with a brighter sky. If you follow the vlogs, you know that by the most part of the year it's not like that. It's completely dark even when I'm coming back home. Oh, I love it. And it's gonna be even better when it warms up, and as soon as I get home I can enjoy the balcony. It's still cold, it's gonna be cold, but I don't know, in a few weeks I'm gonna be able to enjoy my balcony on an earlier hour. I'm forecasting a fun summer. I don't know why, but I have high expectations for this summer. And I can't get excited about the balcony because the forecast says it's gonna rain today. Probably, actually not probably, I'll have to remove a few things from the balcony because I have a few pillows there, a blanket over my mattress, and I remove everything every time they say it's gonna rain. It's gonna be like this all spring and summer. But anyways, oh, I forgot to tell you. Yesterday I left my tomatoes here to dry and they are pretty dried now. So I can continue with my recipe, quote unquote recipe for my dried tomatoes. I like to make my own dried tomatoes because this way I can choose the olive oil that I'm gonna use. Actually, first, I can choose the olive oil. Second, I can season it whatever I want. And third, I can save the olive oil and have dried tomato infused olive oil. And I love it. I love this machine. I think it's pretty useful. I dry tomatoes here, I dry meat sometimes to make jerky, a variety of things. But I hate the noise. It's annoying. It's not loud, but it's that white noise, that background noise. Oh, so annoying. I usually leave it overnight while I'm in the bedroom so I cannot hear it, and it's done in the morning. So before anything, let's tackle that. Don't worry about the olive oil used for this because it's not gonna be wasted. After a week or so, I'm gonna separate them and I'm gonna have tomato infused olive oil. Actually, I have it here and I love it. It's so delicious and it's so healthy, way healthier than buying them because it's pretty hard to find natural ones. Even sometimes when we find something that it says it has natural flavors, don't trust this label. I'm just saying that. Don't Don't trust it. Even natural flavors can be harmful. So I try as much as I can to make my infused olive oils at home. Let's do something fun, because here on this vlog we do fun and healthy things. What I'm gonna do, it will be my first time doing this, so it's the first trying. Last week I finally came up with a good recipe for my protein cake. So if you're not new here, you know that I'm always exploring, always trying new things. I like to try to make traditional recipe, I would say, as healthier as I can. I've been wanting to try sugar cookies for a long time. Of course, I'm not gonna use refined sugar, and I'm gonna use honey, which is a good type of sugar. It's a good sweetener, and erythritol as well. So that will be my sugar substitute. But to be honest, I always tell you here, I like to imagine this ruler. On one end of the ruler, you find the most convenient but the least healthy thing that you can do, aka processed food or takeouts. I mean, when you don't care at all about your health. And on the other side, on the other end of the ruler, you have the perfect world. And our mission is to find a sweet spot, a place where we feel comfortable, but we know that it's a healthier alternative. I'm always telling you to try to find this spot anytime you want to cook something that you like. So you can start by compromising with one ingredient and then try another one, until you can walk towards the end. And to be honest, almost never we get here, and there's no point. The point is to be healthy and happy, because if you do everything quote unquote right, if your diet is perfect, but you are not happy, I'm sorry to tell you that, but you are not healthy, because the baseline of health is happiness. That's why I'm gonna use erythritol, but you can try like coconut sugar or brown sugar. You know, try to substitute for a healthier type of sugar if you want. The thing with erythritol is that it's virtually has no calories. That's a good thing. But I know some people, they don't like to use this type of sweetener. I mean, the studies about those sweeteners, they are not conclusive. When I have this type of issue, when we don't know exactly something, I try to play safe and I try to fight with the weapons I know. For example, I know that eating fibers will make my gut better. So I eat plenty of fibers. I drink plenty of water, I try to avoid processed food, all of those things that we know are not beneficial for us and for our gut health. That's how I play. But let's stop talking and let's make some cookies. So I have the dough here. As you can see, it's pretty sticky. Not so much, but still, it would be hard to cut it right now. And it's normal for a cookie dough to leave it aside for a few minutes, usually 20 to 30 minutes. But because we have whey protein here, it's a little different than flour. So we need to leave it resting even more. I'm gonna have lunch, and after lunch, by the afternoon, I'm gonna cut the cookies. You don't have to wait that long. I would say an hour would be enough, but That's my schedule for today. I'm gonna cover it and leave it in the fridge. And the process is pretty straightforward. You just need to cover it and leave in the fridge until the time you are going to cut the cookies. If you already follow the vlogs, you know that I don't cook for lunch. I cook double for dinner, so I don't have to worry about lunch. But you also know that we are waiting for the new microwave to arrive. The one we have is not working, so I'll have to improvise to reheat our last night's dinner. It is what it is. I think the cook dough is stayed in the fridge long enough. So I'm gonna get my cookie cutter. Actually, I have this bucket with 101 cookie cutters that I got actually a long time ago for Christmas. And when I saw it, I thought, oh, it would be nice because besides Christmas, I would have cookie cutters for, I don't know, the whole year. But ask me how many times I used this. No, but today is the day, and actually I'm not sure. As you can see all the green ones, they are Christmas themed. So that's why they are here, because they are the only ones that I use. I would say every Christmas I use them. So it was not like that I bought and I never use it. It's just that it's underused. I'm not sure actually which cutter I'm gonna use today because we have a few themes here. What is this? I think this is a fish, right? I don't know why a fish. Okay, this is for Halloween. So we have a bat, we have ghost. Oh, a star, maybe. Star is a contender. Let me separate from the rest. I believe the pink ones are for Valentine's Day. I never used them, more for Halloween. Actually, Halloween/fall. So I have pumpkin as well. Oh, it would be a good idea this fall to make, what is the name? I forgot the name. The pumpkin spice cookies. But focus, oh, this one is good for spring, right? So it's a contender. No. What is this? Oh, it's a tulip. Maybe. A bear. Yes. No. Circle. No. 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 What is this? Another bear. Oh, so we have two different sizes of bears. We have the mama bear and the kid bear. The child bear. The cub. How can I say cub? I don't know. A dinosaur! Of course I'm gonna make dinosaur. I love dinosaurs. Oh, cat. I think I got a problem. It's gonna take a while to decide it. Oh, another type of dinosaur. Oh, a dog. I used this one once to make treats for my dog. Oh, I miss her so much. Carrot. Yeah, I'm not gonna show all of 101, right? So these are the chosen ones. A star, a bear, and a butterfly. still too sticky. So every time I try to lift the cookies, they get messed up. They stretch too much until it falls apart. I think I'm gonna add a little more of almond flour to see if the consistency gets better. And I'm gonna try to open it again. Here I have the cookies already cut. As you can see, they are thick. I would say a little thicker than normal cookies, the normal sugar cookies. At least the stars. The bears are a little thinner, and they are pretty hard to handle, to be honest. And I think it's because the whey protein, it doesn't behave as a flour. It sticks more, it's more elastic, so it makes things harder. What I would suggest, of course, I'm gonna try to make this recipe better in the future. If you know me, you know that I'm already trying to improve the recipes. You always see the first version and then the second, the third, until we reach the final version. But so far, of course, we have to see after it's baked, but I believe it's gonna be good. They look good. But the thing is, if you are going to try this recipe by yourself, try to make them thicker. Of course, I'm gonna see how long it's gonna take, but I think it's gonna take a little longer than normal cookies. But if it's too hard for you to handle the dough, you can just get like little pieces and make a ball. Then you can press or squeeze the ball on the paper, and you are going to have like cookies. I wouldn't say circle cookies. You're going to have something more like this. Of course, they're not as pretty as a bear or a star, but it's gonna be as delicious as the other version. That's another option. If you don't wanna go through all the trouble of them sticking on your countertop, or even transferring from the countertop to the mat, to the paper, is hard. Another thing that you can try to open the dough over a parchment paper. I think that would be even a little better than what I did today. I'm gonna make a few of them on this shape so you can try and you can see how it will be after baked. And of course, we are going to bake the cookies because I'm curious, and of course I wanna eat them. I'm gonna start with 10 minutes and see how it goes, especially because they have different heights. So I think the bears, for example, they are going to be done way earlier than the stars. So let's start with 10 minutes. Let's take a look. Oh my God, they grew. Oh, they grew a lot. Oh, I think they're done. Definitely the bears are done. These ones, I think they are done too. Yeah. Oh, but they grew more than I expected. Oh, look at these ones. I'm gonna try to transfer them to the rack. They are kind of attached to each other. It's gonna be a challenge, but we can do it. Some. Wow, look at this. I put some hot water in the cat kettle, and look what happened.
How?
I don't know. I think it broke. See?
Yeah, it broke.
How?
Too hot.
But it's a kettle.
Maybe it's all prepared to be a kettle.
No, it's unbelievable. It's the first time I'm using it.
You have to go there to the store.
Yeah, of course. Oh my god, the books there. I need something. I'm so disappointed right now. I was making this beautiful B-roll. Oh no, I'm sad. I'm so sad. I am so sad right now because I was so excited about my teapot or the kettle, I don't know how to call it. And it was the first time. If you watched the latest, it was the latest vlog. It was last Saturday. I went to the store and I bought this pot, I bought the tea bag or the tea ball. I got a lot of other things, a lot of other cute things for the home. And it was my first time making coffee with this, not coffee, tea. With this, I was so, and the video was so beautiful. I was looking at the screen and the video was, and then, but I still have my cookie. I have to try them. Of course, I got one of the ugly ones. I like to try one of the ugly ones. I don't start by the beautiful ones because I still have to make the photo and the video. They are not as hard as I would like. I wanted like those traditional sugar cookies, the hard ones. These ones are kind of chewy. I don't like chewy cookies, but it is good. Actually, I put a lot of vanilla on purpose. I put 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Usually a recipe calls for 1, sometimes 1.5 teaspoons, and it was not a large batch. I actually wanted to make a small batch because I'm still trying. Do you want some?
Yeah.
Come get it. It's good. The only thing I have is a Christmas themed one. It is what it is.
No.
What
I was thinking bringing inside.
I don't know if you can see, but it's super windy. I don't remember a scene like this. I don't know if you can see the waves that are forming there. And this is a lake. This is not the sea. Oh, wow. My husband came outside in a hurry because he saw the mattress like almost flying. So probably we should get something over it. We did this last year once. Maybe the chairs, we can fold the chairs in there. Or do you think that the chairs are going to lift? Do you want to bring the mattress inside maybe? You would be more comfortable with that? You would be at ease? Oh, yeah, it's better. Let's do it. This is the situation right now. We have this whole mattress inside. We brought all the cushions, of course. Do you think it would be safe just by folding them? Maybe we should bring them inside. I mean, it doesn't cost anything. I mean, I hope the flowers survive.
It is supposed to have hay.
Do you think we should bring the flower inside?
Yeah.
You can bring the support. Let me get the support. It's already raining heavily. Let's put it here.
Okay.
Well, while the world ends outside, let's make dinner. I still have to eat. So I'm gonna bake some chicken thighs, and I think I'm gonna, no, not that I think, I am gonna, I'm gonna cook brown rice. If you are not new here, you know that I always recommend you to try brown rice. It's better than white rice because it satiates you more, it has more fibers, more vitamins. So every time you can, choose brown rice instead of oh my god, instead of white rice. And I'm gonna cook in the rice cooker. You don't need one, you can cook any way you usually cook your rice. Oh, I'm gonna add frozen vegetables. This is a trick if you are trying to eat more vegetables but it's kind of hard for you. This is an easy first step because you can add to your rice or to your tomato sauce when you are making a pasta. I mean, you can add to a variety of things with no extra work, no nothing, and you have veggies. And sometimes you just need the first step. You start by this and you get used to it, and when you see, you are buying a variety of other vegetables at the grocery store. The cookies I made today is only one of many recipes I try and I improve to bring healthy treats to our daily lives. And I totally recommend you to watch this vlog when I made chocolate protein cakes. They were delicious and healthy.